The Hornets back in town today for just less than 24 hours as they held Media Day at Queen's University, and every player on the roster minus Mason Plumlee were there answering questions, doing promo videos, and a whole lot more. Plumlee was excused for a personal matter, and the day did start with two men in charge of the Hive, Jeff Peterson, the general manager, president of basketball ops, and head coach Charles Lee. Both men feel as really if the massive roster changes this offseason, can get Charlotte to be a potential perennial playoff team.
And as I've always said, getting to the playoffs once is not the goal, right? We want to build a program that can get there and sustain success year after year. By maintaining discipline and a strategic approach, we feel that once we do break through, and we will break through, we're in a position to stay there for a very long time.
Because once the heat of the battle starts and the wins and losses starts going up in those columns, all of a sudden, there's some teams where you start to see you fray or you don't fall back on your habits. And so that's why I'm so into every day just building winning habits, building the togetherness and the competitiveness. And I want to make sure that our team sustains it throughout the whole season.
All right, so what does that roster look like right now? It'll be without Grant Williams and Josh Green. They'll start the season on the injured list. However, Brandon Miller will be good to go. He is, though, going to wear some protective tape just to start off the new season. And this Hornets team is certainly going to run through Miller and LaMelo Ball. There's a lot of pieces that can play multiple positions, especially Tijan Salon. And then not listed, the Summer League hero KJ Simpson, Sion James from Duke, two guards who are expected to go up and down from the Swarm and Greensboro. It'll be interesting to see where Con Knipple and Colin Sexton all fill in at the guard positions and really what Charles Lee has in mind to mix and match some of this talent.
Yeah, but there's no denying that LaMelo Ball, that is not only an all-star, but the star of this team, along with Brandon Miller coming back. But Ball's injuries and his durability have been a big question now for several seasons. The past offseason, the Hornets have been working with the franchise player on getting him to bulk up. He has spent plenty of time in the weight room. It showed when he came out to work out today. LaMelo says he has been listening to the Hornets sports science team, while Lee claims that this is exactly what he needs to do to stay healthy and be productive for the Hornets for the long run.
Pretty much just being there, for the team, being a leader, getting us over the hump and everything, and just being somebody you can rely on and count on. Just all around, pretty much as a whole. They had me doing upper and lower, so everything.
And props to our performance staff. They've laid out a really good plan for him. It's been even more detailed in terms of goals for him to obtain. And I think that he's checked off a ton of those goals in the weight room. I've noticed just a different commitment level in that area. And I think that he saw it last year, as most of our guys did experience, like having to be out there sometimes without Miles, without Brandon on the court. Melo noticed that he's always drawing, obviously, the best defender, the most physical defender. And at times, they made it difficult on him. And so I think this year, adding that weight room piece for him was really important.
Queen City News Plus. Just search Queen City News on your smart TV's app store.